Rob.
Tony. And I'm Jeff.
We're in gaming.
And that's you.
Hello gamers and welcome back to the end. I'm Rob, of course, or Warshack if you want to call me by my in-game name. And now we'll be continuing on from where we left off in our last free-to-play, where we were trying to get up those 7 wins in standard so we can open up 5 more Whispers of the Old Gods pack to hopefully get some Warlock cards so we can build a competitive zoo deck. And I'm aiming to hit probably rank 10 this season with my free-to-play account, as we've been kind of hovering around 15. And it's about time we've moved up a couple more ranks and tried to build a decent deck instead of, playing some like gimmicky Mech Mage deck, which was good at the time, don't get me wrong, but now we don't have the ability to play Mech Mage because rip Mech Mage. So zoo decks are probably some of the cheapest, most efficient, most consistent decks you can build. He said hello. We'll shoot him back with that hello back. We've got only 1/2 drop, so there's no point to coin it out. We'll probably coin out the Pit Lord. It's a 5/6 at this, a golden Pit Lord at that. Holy shit, this is so much dust. When did this thing come into play? How much dust is a golden epic, Tony, that we disenchant? 800 for disenchant?
No.
It's 400. It has to be 400.
No, it's a fourth of that. So.
There's no way. To craft a golden rare is 800. So a golden epic is 1600. A normal one would be 400, and a disenchanted normal would be 100, which means a disenchanted golden one would be 400. Yeah. 400, oh wow. Dude, that's like an entire zoo deck. We need to disenchant this shitty thing. After we coin it out next turn and lose because we took 5 damage to the face and you can just fireball it for 4 mana, but that's besides the point.
What is it?
Pit Lord? Golden Pit Lord.
Out of what?
I think we got him out of a pack. I don't really remember. It was one. Yeah, I put him in there because he was a golden epic. Hell yeah, even though he sucks, look at how mad he looks. The mage doesn't even know what to do here. He's bamboozled by the fairy dragon in a zoo deck. He can't cast spells on it, so he's shell-shocked right now. He's like, wow, this is a dragon on top of a mushroom. I'm confused. Oh, it's my turn. I'm retarded. I thought I ended my turn. I didn't realize it was his turn. Or not his turn. Sorry, bro. Not intentional. Alright, so will he waste a fireball on the Pit Lord? The question at hand. If not, we Defender of Argus, and then it goes out of fireball range. But then he'll have 6 mana, and then he can fireball ping it. But then he ignores all the other cards, and we just keep swinging face. The fact that the Arcane Intellect on turn 3 most likely means he's running Freeze Mage, which Zoo is weak to. So again, I mentioned in the previous video, if we end up losing any of these games, I really don't feel like losing a bunch, and then it taking a while to get those 7 wins in. So, if that is the case, we'll go on and play some Arena. No, you cannot target the Fairy Dragon with spells. Nish nish. Huzza Master. You cannot do that. We only have, I think, 6 or 7 wins with this Warlock deck. Like, with Warlock class in total, Tony.
Nice.
I know, right? The reason I buffed him up is because I felt like it. We could have Horse Ridered and Passived, or Horse Rider Abusive Sergeant, but Defender of Argus, when you have 2 creatures that you can throw down in between or beside the Defender of Argus, it's normally always worth it to do that. It's just such a value card. Gives 1/1 to everything, so 2/2 to the creatures, and it's a 2/3 on board. Power plays. And then we can Demon Fire our Pit Lord. Double Cone of Cold. Wow. That's interesting. Okay, well, we're gonna Horse Rider. No Power Overwhelming. We're gonna Demon Fuse our Voidwalker. Because we need to pump in the damage, folks. What, if he Blizzards now too? Oh my god. Oh. And that's game. There's gonna be no way. What is this? This is 10, 12, 15, 19, 17. Oh, we got an Ice Lance out of Conjure. Okay. All right, I'm pretty sure we can still push lethal out of this bad boy. All right, so what do we got here? We got 5, 9, 11, 15, 17. He's at 19. Fudge monkeys. All right, so let's see if we can draw into lethal. We'll try it again here. Mortal Coil. All right. No, there's no recalibrate. No, we can't. And then let's assume he's going to Flame Strike. So we're just going to tap, and we're not going to play the Dark Iron, and we're just going to... I guess we can just Abusive Sergeant and just go face, and then we have lethal next turn. I think this is fine. We also have the ability to throw out that Elven Archer value at any point in time. Really shake him up. If he Flame Strikes, the Pit Lord still lives, and he can't even Ice Block or... Yeah, Ice Block. So Flame Strike, he does nothing else, and then we just win. Do we win with Elven Archer, folks? There's no way to win with the Elven Archer because we can only take him down. Let's just let him know what we can do. Bink. Elven Archer value. Didn't give us too much value that game, but still Elven Archer. Alright, how close are we at to getting those packs? 3 more games. Shouldn't be that bad. Oh. Don't let me down. Oh shit. Forgot to mute the audio.
Gul'dan versus Malfurion.
Yep.
I must protect the wild. Your soul shall be
Well,
mine.
I guess we keep Fairy Dragon, right? Or do we just go for all 1-drops? Then he can't Wrath this down. We'll keep Fairy Dragon. We'll just hopefully get into a 1-drop. Well, Elven Archer, you are a 1-drop. I don't necessarily want to play you on turn 1. Oh, silly Elven Archer. These tricks are for kids. Innervate, 3-drop.
Do you hear its call?
Shit.
Listen closely.
Well, I believe we're in a bit of a pickle. We're just gonna throw out the Ooze because he's never gonna have any weapons. But the Fairy Dragon, like, he's just gonna swing his Twilight Elder into the Acidic Swamp Ooze. But the Fairy Dragon can actually be used as, like, make sure he doesn't Wrath. Shield Bearer. Oh wow. He's just gonna go face. All right, we can punish him. Can we? We can't. No, we can't.
One shot, one kill.
So the reason I hit the Elder is because we have no way to do 1 damage to anything in the Elven Archer. Like, let's say he trades into a 3-2, his Twilight Elder would die, but I was scared that he would use some sort of buffing mechanism to use this bearer to his advantage. So now he can kill off both of these, but then he's left with really doing nothing else, unless he gives space with this Twilight Elder. Oh yeah, you can do that and then swing into here. That's good. But then we just Demon Fire that. He's just going to go face anyway. That's perfectly fine. It's going to be a rough game, guys, but we'll do our best. Jesus Christ, Tony! Okay. So it's going to take a Demon Fire and our Elven Archer value. And then we're going to play the Fairy Dragon. The good thing is the card advantage doesn't necessarily matter too much as we're a Warlock and we just shit out the cards. So, shouldn't be that big of a deal for the most part. We'll be alright. Unless he plays cards like this. Wow, that was pretty good for him. So, if we buff this... Oh man, that feels so bad. And we can't power overwhelming the Fairy Dragon. Have mercy. And if we tap... Yeah, we have to do this. It feels so bad. Any other card would have been fine, but that Taz Dingo shutting me down. Oh man. Hopefully he'll just go. Oh, he can't even go face. He has to attack this because it's a taunt. No, you can't Wrath that down, you silly goose. I see you trying to target that with spells. You can't do it. You know why? It's a Fairy Dragon. People at the lower ranks, Tony, they just don't understand that you cannot target Fairy Dragon with spells. Every game I played Fairy Dragon, people will try to target it. And then they just realize they can't. Alright, so he makes this trade. It has hopefully we can draw into like a Mortal Coil. If not, we can't. Yeah, I guess we power overwhelming our Defender of Argus to kill the 3/6. Oh my god. The RNG gods heard our call. Alright. So well, we Dark Iron it. it still dies. So there's no reason not to do this. I know it's overkill, but we have to play a 4/4. We need to get on the board somehow. And maybe we can draw into like a 2 or 3 drop next turn. And so we throw down that, and then we can Defender. Then we have 3 cards on board, 2 of Taunt, and then each one gets +1/+1. Seems pretty good. He does have 5 cards in hand to our 3 starting next turn, but then we always have that life tap. We're still at pretty healthy with 22 health, so we aight. Draw 2. He really didn't need to draw there. He needs board control, as we will be able to overwhelm him. Coin 2-drop, so Darnassus Aspirant, or something like Power of the Wild. Okay. Councilman is a decent 3-drop, so Argus in between, kill off this, and now we've got a pretty healthy board. Sorry about the barking, guys, and the loud noises of doors closing. This office becomes pretty busy the second we start doing videos. I'm not lying, the second we decide to do videos, for some reason, everybody just needs me and our Tony's help, who's a very popular guy here at the inn. Why would you swipe the Defender? What? Whatever. Are you going to use your passive to kill this 5/1? And then we basically draw 2 cards per turn.
Are you my master?
Why would you play Beckoner? We can just kill it. Unless he has a Cthulhu. His Cthulhu's already 12, and it was 10, which doesn't really matter. So there was no reason to play a Cthulhu buffer.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here.
Do we just go face? Well, this is going face. If this trades, that's dumb. If this trades, then he can wrap it. But he can wrap it anyway. So let's keep our 5/1 healthy. If he wants to kill our 5/1, you're going to have to wrap it, swipe it, or passive. We're not letting you kill it that easily. I will keep my Dark Iron Dwarf alive. We got the Hellfire, which we don't really need right now. Battlecry, give your Cthulhu +2/+2. Okay. Are you giving it Taunt somehow? Jesus Christ, you play that card. Mark of the Wild. You're being rewarded for playing a super shitty card right now. Just want to let you know that, whoever you are. So we put this... It really doesn't matter where we put this. I guess we could have tapped before we played it. Yeah, buddy. So this would be 7, that's 8. This is 6, that's 3. So we can just swing this into here, swing that into there, and then we swing this face. Okay, so we win next turn. But normally, guys, please don't play Mark of the Wild in your deck. There's so many better cards than Mark of the Wild. And especially not this little cultist guy. He's really bad, too. Even in the budget deck list, you don't run either of these cards. I understand that, you know, oh, Rob, you know, you're playing against people that don't have the most cards. Well, neither do I, but... not on this deck, that is, but you still don't want to fill your deck up with cards that you don't necessarily need. So how much damage do we have here? We have 5, 6, 11, Power Overwhelming. Say hello. The best card he played, no, not the best card he played, but like the dark, what is it? The 6-drop, 5, 6 with Taunt, give Cthulhu +3/+3, the Dark Barbacoa. And we call it, I know it's not Dark Barbacoa, but it's what I'm going to call it. It actually does, it's much, much better, and I'm pretty sure it's a common. And that guy was a rare. So, that actually was cheaper, and that card's better. So, keep that in mind. He didn't need to use Mark of the Wild if he was playing Barbacoa to do it. Barbacoa. Alright, so we're playing against another Warlock. We can only assume it's Zoo. In the Zoo-to-Zoo matchup, it is all value-oriented. Because of this, we're keeping that sweet Elven Archer value in our opening hand. No one expects the Elven Archer value. Some guy added us less than a minute ago. It's fine. Wow, no turn 1 play. This makes me sad. Eek42. Hey, thanks for adding me on your free-to-play. Monster Moon, no problem, man. That's pretty good for us. This is why we keep Elven Archer value, folks. We could go Flame Imp right here, but then it's prone to a Dire Wolf, or we go Elven Archer value and say hello, and now he has nothing on the board. He has no idea what the hell just happened. Every person we play that Elven Archer value, they shoot out that well played. They're just like, this guy just played that card. It's like, hell yeah, I did. She's Elven Archer value.
Buying or selling.
That's too much value to hold back. With Bran, she does 2 damage. You got arrows flying everywhere. Wicked Councilman here, but I think Harvest Golem is a little bit better.
I'll give it a shot.
Because the Harvest Golem is a little bit stickier, because right now he could power overwhelming that 2-2 and kill the Councilman, and then we only have a 1-1, but now let's say he tries to kill the Harvest Golem, we still get that 2-1. So coin into 4-drop. What would be his 4-drop? Google-aid Octopops. Oh boy. Alright, so Elven Archer's going down here. Good trade on his behalf, no doubt. Dark Iron is good, but I like the Councilman into the Flame Imp, into the kill the 2-1, and we're killing the 2-1 because that it can kill the Flame Imp. Right now, if he wants to kill the Flame Imp, he has to sacrifice two Googly-eyed Octopops. Or if maybe he has a Defender of Argus in hand, which hopefully he doesn't, he'll actually be able to make some pretty value trades. So there's a power overwhelming to kill the mayor of the town, and then he uses 2 Googly-eyes. Oh, he actually can clear. No, he only can clear. We'll have 1 card left unless this hits abusive. Please go face with the ping. Of course not. That full clear. Good job. This is why we run Hellfire, folks. No Hellfire, folks. Alright, so we'll just Direwolf, and we'll just pretend like we're not losing. I mean, this is where we need our Hellfire. We've drawn Hellfire every single fucking game before this, and the one game we actually need it. Bottom of the deck, baby. Bottom of the deck. At least we'll be able to Argent Commander. Oh my god. We're Argent Commander. We gotta kill that Bronzebeard. Why wouldn't you use your 1-1 to kill? Because you're bad, that's why. Hellfire? No Hellfire. Never rewarded. Oh boy. Come on. Stop spamming well played. Now you're getting me a little salty. Like sea salt salt, not like kosher salt.
Put this apple on your head.
Kosher sea salt. We could have gotten lucky if those 2 things would have gone face. But again, still ripping that Hellfire off the top. Of course not. Alright, we're going to tap for it. Of course not. Alright, that's a well played. His zoo deck, by the way, guys, is a lot better than ours. Do we even have Knife Juggler in this deck? I don't think we do. Do we even have Knife Juggler, period? Alright, we're disenchanting that pig guy, and we're getting some fucking Knife Jugglers in this bitch. I'm pretty sure, I swear to God, we have to have at least 1 Knife Juggler, right? Craft. Knife Juggler, where are you? No, we don't. We'll create. There, we have 2 Knife Jugglers now. Alright, and then we replace the Knife Juggler probably with the Fairy Dragon, right? No, Demon Fire. The Demon Fire and an Acidic Swamp Ooze. We don't need those. Those are, I mean, we could have used those, but again, Knife Juggler just is so good. Alright, is there any more classic cards that we need? Because we're not opening up classic packs anytime soon. I think we're good. We also need to look at how much disenchanting this Pit Lord is worth. You need to pay attention to this shit right here. I really want to know. Where are you at, Pit Lord? $400 Dusteroonies. Yeah. We're at 1,100 dust now. We have Dust City, bitch. Alright, so what do we need? Let's go to crafting mode. Let's go to the standard cards. Oh, not standard cards. We want to go to classic cards. And then we'll look at what we're missing in here. We're missing Doom Guards. Do we need Doom Guards? We need Argent Squires too. Let's craft 1 Argent Squire and 1 Doom Guard for now. Look at this. We are building a competitive deck, folks. And what would the Argent Squire get rid of? I think we're going to have to get rid of the Elven Archer. As bad as it may feel, the Elven Archer I think has to go. No, I only have 1 in the deck, Tony. It needs to stay? Okay, let me see what else I can work with here. I guess we get rid of a coil if you want to keep an elven archer.
You have to keep Elven Archer.
But a coil is better than an elven archer. By elven archer. As good as you are, coil is better. What did we put in here? Yeah, the one drop, how you say him, and divine shield, succubus girl. Yeah, there you go. All right. I know she's not a succubus, Tony. Chill out. Don't call her a succubus. All right. So how many wins do we need? What? 3 more wins? 2 more wins? Somewhere in there. And the deck should perform. We thought it was doing well before. It should do fantastic now. We're only like 4 or 5 cards off, like the full zoo deck. So the only other replacements we would make, oh wow, Ooze is good, but it's not something we keep in our opening hand. We're gonna keep the Squire in Alpha. So to make this deck better, we need 2 Google-eyed Octopops, another Possessed Villager, 1 more Doom Guard, and that's it. Then the deck's done. And then it's time to do good. All right. So the Squire here, and then he's going to go ahead and if he plays something with 2 HP, we throw the Direwolf next to it. If he plays something with 3 HP, we Abusive Sergeant. If he plays something with 4 HP, we coin Direwolf, Abusive Sergeant, and we punish him. So I think we can coin into the Harvest Golem here. I really don't find, well, it'd be this, and then turn 3 is that. So yeah, we just Harvest Golem here. There's no reason to play Direwolf. Next turn we Direwolf, Abusive Sergeant, but for now it's fine to just play the Harvest Golem. We drew Doom Guard, which we're gonna play probably on 5. Lightning Storm 2 cards on turn 3. Sick nasty. That kind of stinks that we can't do a whole lot there, but fine. 5 damage with the card that came out of Harvest Golem. This reminds me of Naruto, the Puppet Master dude, the second version of the Harvest Golem, the damaged Golem. Reminds me of the Puppet Master man from the Sand Village. You guys know about that Naruto life. Any comments in the chat, boys? Any comments in the chat? What rank do you think your Cthulhu Warrior and Control Warrior can get to? Legend. What the fuck, man? Stop doing Arena. We don't want Arena. We don't want any more Arena. Well, I suggest not watching the free-to-play episodes then. That would be my suggestion to you. If you don't want Arena, watch deck guides. Watch deck testing. Watch any other video on our channel besides the free-to-play. Because the free-to-play, we have to do Arena. Because Arena is how you get cards. And the only way to get cards without spending money is through Arena and or doing daily quests, but in combination of Arena and daily quests is the quickest way to build your collection to be able to build those competitive decks to do ladder. So, oh yeah, that'll be a negative Ghost Rider. Alright, so 4 mana, this is 3, this allows us to contest that. The Dark Iron, though, seems pretty good, because then we can kill this. And go face. We could have gone face before, then we leave that, keep that alive though, and then he can throw a Flame Tongue in there, and then it won't be too nice. Hey Rob, I have a quick question. I got a Golden Gruul and was wondering if I should dust him, and if I should do, should I make the Black Knight? Yes, I would dust Golden Gruul, or dust Golden Gruul, but whether or not you should dust, or do it for the Black Knight, not sure what kind of decks you're playing. There's probably a little bit better legendaries you could pick. Alright, so we're going to Power Overwhelming this dude here. He's a 6/5, we swing, we swing, we swing. And yeah, minimal effort, killed a 7/7. How you doing? And then next turn's going to be Doom Guard. Hopefully we draw into like a Flame Imp or something, and then we can only discard the Hellfire, which again is in our hand, but you know, when we're playing against Zoo deck, doesn't seem to find our way into our hand. We play every other fucking game today, it's in our hand. This is basically me on a less saltier level when I play my serious account, because it's like it'll literally sit in my hand like a card, whether it be a removal spell or a CC spell or a creature, will sit in my hand the entire game, and then like for multiple games, and the one game we actually need it, it's nowhere to be seen. Nowhere to be seen. Wow, another Faceless. Okay, well we can't really deal with that one too. Hey, look, we ripped the Flame Imp off the top. And we just go face here. We can't deal with that 7/7, but I don't think he's going to be able to deal with our field full of creatures unless he has another lightning storm. But he already used one. He's assuming 20 cards into his deck, so you know what? He's able to rip 2 cards out of the 20 cards in the top third of his deck. He deserves an award. He deserves an award. So 7/7 kills 5/7. We still have 9 power on board. He passives, puts him at 9 exactly. Let's say he lightning bolts 1. He swings a 7/7 into 5/7. He earth shocks 1. Another lightning storm. This guy, a god, folks. God amongst men here. So he leaves 4 power on board. Passive, we draw into... It would have to be like an abusive power overwhelming to pull off the lethal. It's really cute when everybody has all the answers against me 2 games in a row. Okay. I wish I could have that kind of luck. Defender and Horse Rider.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here.
Alright, so next turn we Defender and we'll be able to deal with that. Double Lightning Storm though. That's pretty cray. 2 to him. And of course it's going to kill him, and it did 3 to that. That's pretty good. So whether he uses his passive or not to kill this 2/1 is going to be, I think, a determining factor in if the game ends here, because we're able to Defender of Argus, which basically makes it so we have 8 damage on the board. Alright, so he uses his passive. Will he kill the 2/1? Will he assume... Yep, I think he will. Alright, so they killed the 2/1. He has 4 HP left. Okay. Can you kill the 4/2 thing from below? He's going to Lava Burst the 4/2. Okay. See, this is where Google AI Octopops is, how you say I'm super crazy. Ooh. Ooh. Sick nasty. I bet he didn't see that Argent Commander coming at his face for that 4 sweet damage. It's like a Soulfire, but he's a dude with a hammer. Alright, how far are we away from those 5 sick packs? 1 more game, folks, and then we're gonna pull 2 legendaries. 2 legendaries. Tony, what do you think? 2 legendaries? Do we deserve 2 legendaries on this free to play? That's what I thought. We get those 2 sick legendaries. Both of them Boogie Monster. Hopefully not. I'm trying to think of what legendaries would help this account the most. And nothing really comes to mind. All of them are in like super control based decks.
Your soul shall be mine.
I'm gonna rip a Gormok the Impaler out of Whispers of the Old God packs. Okay. Well, the Possessed Villager and the Abusive Sergeant, as they go well together, I don't think we keep it in this particular matchup. Okay, I can deal with this opening hand. Any comments in the chat, boys? Any comments in the chat? No comments in the chat. Alright, we're gonna rip the Flame in first. Because we have, it's better than Possessed Villager against a Druid, because the Druid could coin passive kill it. But now he could coin Raft kill it, but then he has to actually waste 2 cards to kill it, which is okay.
Are you my
Beckoner of Evil. Okay. So, Fairy Dragon, kill off the 2/3. Could have gone face, but again, field control, muy importante. Any new subs? 10-6-21, 10-6-23. 2 new subs to the YouTube guys. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have ya. Wow, 2 1-drops. This makes it really hard to want to tap. Tap first. Okay.
The light protects you.
The reason we only played 1 is because we only need 1 for the Defender of Argus to put it in between these guys. Let's say we didn't have Defender of Argus and we had like another 2-drop in here. We might have like played 2. We would have played the 2 1s, or the 2 and then a 1-drop. But because we have this guy in here, it just makes more sense at the moment. Well, that's not good for us. So power overwhelming. This turns into a 5. This still needs to die. This can't be targeted by. Oh, wow, this is quite a conundrum. We need 5 mana, so then we could Dark Iron Dwarf and Power Overwhelming.
So many.
Keep in mind we cannot Power Overwhelming the dragon, which is why I don't like the dragon I mean, it's good against opponents, but it's not good in this deck because we can't target it with our spells. Like Power Overwhelming. Wow, 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 wow. I do not want to kill both creatures to get through this Druid of the Clue. Feels bad. Needs to be done. Oh, man. At least we can still... Never mind. At least we still have a 4-drop. And then it just gets utterly annihilated. Go, my minions. Go. Do we put... Yeah, we're going to put this one here. Alright, so we can defend our next turn and Power Overwhelming. Super sick. Another swipe. Okay, another Druid of the Call. Now I'm ready for you. Now we're ready. Check this shit out, fam. We are ready. Hit him with the 9. And it still makes a 1/1 out of it. Super craze. Come on, this could be our win for 5 packs for those 2 legendaries, which I'm just assuming we're going to get. But hopefully we get 2 legendaries. I'll be happy with 1, but 2. We deserve 2. Alright, so your Wrath's down the 4/3. Makes sense. There's the Hellfire in our hand again. Unnecessary card, but you know it's got to be in our fucking hand. Oh, man. So a Doom Guard, Fairy Dragon. We're going to tap this shit. Alright, so Fairy Dragon, Harvest Golem, we just going in with everything we got here. That's 4 damage calculated. Next turn we have 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then with the Hellfire we have a 14 damage possibility. Swipe. Ooh, Ancient of War. Well, that's going to be fun to get past. Yeah, that's going to be fantastic to get past. Yeah, that's just great. Alright. Well, this buff goes here. And we're going to swing. And we're going to buff them up. And how much damage do we still have to pump out? So these 7, and then this is 5, 6, 7. This would be 3, 6. So there's no reason to do that. So it basically has to go here, 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 there. Yep. Feels bad, man. That Ancient of War was brutal. If we would have got Spellbreaker, that would have been dandy. But this Councilman will do work as long as he doesn't die. We're also protected by 2 taunts. Our field is semi-prone to swipe due to the fact that 2 creatures do have 1 HP. But we're going to pretend like swipe. He's already used 1, so we're going to Doom Caller. And then he used a spell, Mulch. Naturalize, okay. We draw 2 cards, I'll accept this. Horse Rider, okay. Immortal Coil, okay. And then Dire Wolf Alpha, I like it. We go in, boys. We go in. We could tap too. Tap last is what I'm talking about. Lols, and then we missed out a couple pings on Knife Juggler. Have mercy. We'll play it anyway. That's my bad, guys. We missed out, yeah, 2 pings on Knife Juggler. Because we tapped last because we're bad. Okay. Field full of 1-drops. That's not going to do it. Disciple of Cthulhu to stop that. Twilight Elder, that's not going to help. That's lethal. Lethal spotted. Lethal spotted. 7-9 swinging into a 1-3. Gotta feel bad. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. But little does he know we have the Hellfire. Alright, 5 packs. 2 legendaries. Let's go. Yay! Let's check it out. Our first legendary. Oh. Golden Cho'Gall, that's what I'm talking about.
That's a free legendary.
That's a free
I
legendary.
mean, unless you're gonna run Golden Cho'Gall on your deck.
All right, here it is, here it is, here it is, here it is, here it is. Here it is.
Yeah, everyone's like, nice.
All right, no legendary, no
okay.
legendary. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, man, it's okay.
That golden legendary, so sick.
No legendary.
I like how you've already had more luck on like 2 packs than your entire main account with over 250 packs. Rip.
All right, no legendary. All right, this is a lie. We got a golden bloodhoof though. That's cool.
That's pretty cool.
All right.
You gotta craft those.
Right. Okay.
They really want you to have service, by the way.
Golden scale nightmare.
Dude, there's so much dust.
We have so much dust. This is good. The free-to-play is well-deserved dust.
Are you gonna disenchant Cho'Gall?
Fuck yeah, I am. Little shitty card. I don't want that shit in here.
Damn.
Stop breathing.
I'm not even near you.
I feel it.
Rip. Right. That's good. You happy? That's pretty good. 1,600 dust.
Get fucking wrecked.
What are you gonna make? What are you gonna do now?
I don't know. We got 3k dust on here now.
Make Gormok.
We're not making fucking Cormac.
Why? So good.
No.
You need another Doom.
Can we use dust to open up adventure modes? I'm just kidding. I wish. All right, so we're gonna call this episode here, guys. We definitely have a lot of dust, so now we can make pretty much any zoo deck we want, and we can start forming another deck if we want to do that, whether it be Face Hunter or something along the lines of another mid-range to aggro deck, maybe mid-range Shaman. That feels pretty good right now. So as always, guys, as always, guys, glad to have you here at the end. I'm Warshack, of course, and happy whatever the hell day is.